we have the power to make this the best generation of mankind in the history of the world or the last. What a powerful quote by John F. Kennedy. Guys, that's true for us. Look, the millennials, you guys who are living at home, maybe you're in school right now, you're dealing with some bullshit. You're worried about your grades, you're worried about your girl cheating, you're worried about your career. It's like, guys, that is true for this generation. And I know that you may feel small, you may feel like you have no purpose. You wake up in the morning, you're sad, you're depressed. Like, what the fuck's the meaning of this? Look, just by being alive is meaning. There's meaning in your body. Like, a car is made to drive, okay? It's made to go. It's got an engine, and all you gotta do is start that engine. Things are created for a purpose. We were not evolved millions, billions of years to just lay in bed all day and be stuck and question our existence. No, we're made to move throughout the world. That literally is the purpose. It's why you have 2 feet, to get up and move. So if you're not moving, get the fuck up and start moving. Start breathing deep into your balls. Start breathing deeply. Look, it starts with responsibility, man. I know that it seems like you have nothing to give. We've been talking about giving your presence, giving love. See, when you become present and you're free from anxiety, you're free from huge amounts of stress, you're free from worry, you're able to think, and you're able to grasp onto like something. Well, you're able to swim. It's like surfing. Think about life like a giant wave in the ocean. Life is like surfing that wave, right? It's crazy. It's all over the place. It could threaten to throw you off, but you gotta surf, bros. You gotta surf. You gotta ride that wave. You gotta learn to become a professional surfboarder. And I know it sounds crazy, but you want to get to that point. So as millennials, we have, like, greater than ever, this technology that is so far advanced. I mean, we're doing insane things. I don't even gotta say it to you guys, but what it gives us is a wealth of information. And so when you have a wealth of information, I think it lets you get an overall understanding of the consciousness of every individual on earth. Now, of course, we're different, but what it allows you to do is get into the psychology of the man in India, the woman who is praying at the mosque, of the Christian or the Catholic that is saying his confession. It lets you get inside the head of that individual and wonder and experience why they do the things that they do. It lets you have empathy. That's what this knowledge and this connectedness is doing for us all. So it lets us understand that we're all very much alike. We're all very much different. There's different tribes. And so it's natural in humans to hate on other tribes. Not to hate on other tribes, but maybe be disgusted even because their ways are different than our own. And so I think that'll always exist. But you can choose to make your life a living hell, or you can choose to not be fueled by anger, not let your anger towards someone else consume you. You can choose to live in peace. Now, here's the thing that we're facing, okay? Because we do need to assert ourselves, and we do need to stand up for the truth and speak out when people are wrong. But what's happening is that as individuals choose to let go of responsibility for their lives, they want things done a certain way. We begin to play the victim. And so what do? When we play the victim, we blame everyone else. And then we want people to join us in that blame. And so we pull everyone down. It's not until we take responsibility for ourselves, guys, of what we choose to do, how we choose to spend our time. That's how we're going to change this generation. That's how we're going to make this generation the best that mankind has ever been. this connectedness also gives us access to innumerable amounts of data. Just you could do anything on the internet. You could waste your time, but is the time spent on the internet really giving value to your life? Or are you just wasting time? And so it's the downfall of us if we do not put perimeters on our usage of this technology. If we allow ourselves to get so consumed by what it has to offer, because we're still catching up, like it's still so far advanced that the novelty just grips you. It grabs a hold of you and it just holds on to you like a leech that you can't pull off. You got to learn to use it wisely. Use it wisely, or you'll be consumed by it. We'll all be consumed by it. Look, guys, if you want to be happy, what you have to do is put this fucking thing down. You got to turn the television off. Nothing is going to fulfill you as much as engaging with other human beings. It's what we are created to do, to move and to engage. We're social creatures. If you take a baby and you don't let it be, it will literally die if it's not touched for long enough. It cries because it's helpless and it needs help. It depends on another human to raise it until it's old enough. We're not like some of these other, like a giraffe pops out a baby, it's walking in 30 seconds. No, it's like we're vulnerable. We traded that we made ourselves vulnerable. We traded that to have a bigger brain. Right? We come out, we're fucking huge ass heads, and then we're these little weak, scrawny babelings. So we want to be connected through a way that is not so filled with like if you communicate, you can even see it in the comments, it's so lackluster, it's so void of maybe empathy or a feeling of understanding. It's void of love, man. That's what it is. So to engage in dialogue with another person or a people is how you change the world, because you have to take a look at the structure of humanity and why are we failing as humanity in certain areas. Some we're more advanced than ever, but we're failing in these places that we should be succeeding in. It's like it's 2017 and we have people beheading other people, we have people killing. You can blame it all on religion, but it's like, let's get to the root cause. How do we change the minds of others? How do we impact the lives of others? How do we, get our message through? Well, we gotta live it ourselves. And so as you begin to engage socially, being a little extroverted helps here. I tend to be real introverted. It's easy to be introverted. You get to do whatever you want. You get to being introverted. When you say you're introverted, be careful when you hear someone saying this, because they say it and you go and see their habits and what they do, and well, you watch fucking Netflix. No shit, you're introverted because it's easy to watch Netflix. It's easy to binge watch Game of Thrones. Okay, it's harder to go out and have a men's fellowship group. It's harder to invite your friends over, for a game of chess or to play poker or something like that. It takes effort to be the catalyst to those things. But if you want to stop being lonely, you want to start being happy, be more social, because it's more rewarding than a Netflix show, than surfing the internet, watching porn. It's so rewarding. I've been trying to do that more in my life. So that's how we do it, guys. That's how we start. Taking responsibility, not getting to a place of helplessness and then blame. Because when you're at the bottom, drowning men grasp at twigs. We grasp when you're drowning too far, when you're too far in debt, when you're lost, you start coming up with the most dumbest shit ever. You start putting the blame on everyone else. Oh my God, it's huge, and you can see it all over. Even tune it out. I mean, for the most part, be aware of it, but know that, it's watching the news and all this bullshit going on is not going to help. Make an effort to get out there. Be social, bros. Much love. Thank you guys for all the help. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a blessed night. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.